So I got Angauri or something like that, and I photoshopped it onto the pointer bracelet and make it look like it was a point, and it actually does break a bit like that.
Yeah. Nobody writes it.
No. Yes, there are a couple. There are a couple of guys who keep their mouth shut about it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I won't be dropping in on them anyway.
No, but you could drop in on them, Dave, if you wanted to, because you're seeing as
okay, I'm allowed. Okay.
Yes, Dave, you can drop in.
Okay, thanks.
Priority the senior.
I just say Con gave me permission, is it?
Yeah, just say, hey, Con said I could take his wave. Right up.
Yeah. I remember dropping my wave, don't you?
You used to drop in on me all the time. Fuck.
Me? No.
I dropped in on Rolling once in France. Oh my God. He wasn't too happy.
He drops in on everyone.
I know. Going right.
Well, the lesson in the reef for an up and comer like myself, and I was just learning, was a nightmare, because you had Zippo, you had Dave, you had Chris Hines, who else?
Oh gosh.
No, I'm talking about goofy footers now.
All right. Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, and the three of them on there, and with you, Dave, it's like, and then afterwards, I think Nicky Bresnan tried to get hold of he did a coup d'etat, trying to hold the last, but I held him off on that one.
Yeah.
He got fed up with me dropping in, and he used to drop into me all the time, and he'd look at you and smile. The bastard.
Yeah. But now they don't seem to worry about dropping in, do they? They just
It seems to me when I watch it on the webcam.
No rules anymore.
England is a party wave.
Yeah.
No matter where you ride it.
Yeah, it's gone crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, as soon as anything, there's at least 30 out there before anything happens. As soon as there's a swell, there's 30 out there. Yeah. There's an awful lot of foam boards out there now as well.
Yeah, nightmare, isn't
And,
What foam? Bungees.
Swell boards, eh?
Oh, the soft tops.
Soft boards, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Jamie O'Brien's fault, isn't it?
Yeah.
why? Why is it his fault? Why is it his fault?
He's sponsored by Odyssey.
Right.
Is it Odyssey? I think it is. And on his vlogs, if you heard, Jamie O'Brien, he's always doing things like he rides pipeline on a 9-foot soft top, a standard,
Yeah.
And he's ripping it and getting barreled, and all the guys are just looking at him, what the fuck, Or in the same session, he'd take out a 5-foot 4 fin and do the same thing on the same size wave at pipeline.
Yeah.
So all those years, you guys were being innovative and trying new things and doing everything. You got it all wrong then.
Didn't mean a thing. All that trial and error didn't mean a thing. We should have just stuck the fucking plastic surfboards, floatinas. Floatinas would be perfect today. A reinforced floatina, man. Now I'm sure it would work better than a Mori Boogie because it's more streamlined and it's got 2 keel hulls. It's very advanced.
You wouldn't have had all that fun though.
No, especially snapping them.
Riding those things with a great big fat tail that the tail floated and and all that. Well, it's all part of the learning curve, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, bloody hell. Even using 1/2 because they always used to snap.
Yeah. I had that 20, didn't I? That I took to Ireland. That twin little 5-foot, was it 5'9" or something? 20.
Oh.
And then we had Spanish point, didn't we?
I had the same problem. I had my I had my I sold my, what was it? I had a creamed honey suit shaped by Bruce Palmer. I think it was. No, was it Bruce Palmer shaped creamed honey?
Bruce Palmer, yeah.
Yeah, I had a Bruce Palmer keeled creamed honey, and it was like the Tom Hoy rails, you know.
Yeah.
That was before I had the Tom Hoy, and it was yellow and red one, I think. And I sold it in Biarritz before coming back. I came back from Biarritz, and then went to see the boss, and I got another couple of weeks off work to go to Ireland, and I only had my 511. Was it 511, 5'8", 5'11", something like you?
Yeah.
It's the short board, and bugger me, we were buggered up in a inch at 8 foot, weren't we?
Yeah, we had some good waves though.
Yeah, great drops.
Yeah.
Really, really entertaining drops.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right.
When that huge set came in, man. Oh my God. Do you remember that? It was just one set came in, it was just blacked out there, right?
Oh, that's right. And everyone got cleaned up.
Everyone got cleaned up. Everyone.
Yeah.
Didn't have leashes then either, I don't think.
No.
Long swim for everybody, wasn't it? We were all swimming in the white water, having a good chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How is it nobody thought of leashes?
Yes.
I don't know.
All those years, I mean, swimming in off-tube boats, especially a place like Llangennith, where it takes you 20 minutes to get out sometimes, and then you're on one wave and you're back into the beach again.
Yeah.
Well, Kate Beck was the boy who started when he'd heard about leashes, but he didn't know what they were. So what he did was he bought a suction cup for the tea cloth you stick on the cupboard, you know, so you can poke the tea cloth into it. He had an industrial one, I think it was. And what he did, he stuck it on his board and drilled 2 holes in it and a bit of rope. And he used to have the rope in his hand, and he used to pull the nose around like this. And it wasn't, and it was rope. It wasn't a bungee or anything like that. Then he found surgical tubing. So he just did a bit of surgical tubing, but without any string inside it, you know. So it was fucking deadly. The minute you fell off, you just had to cover yourself up totally because it would come back like a ballistic missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all good fun, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's just odd nobody put, like, people using bungees all the time, weren't they?
Yeah.
And nobody ever sort of thought, hang on, I'll put a couple of them together or something and try it out.
Well, eventually it did happen, didn't it? You know.
Yeah.
The first leashes were pretty mortal, man. They were deadly. You know, remember the cosmic ones with the, like, you know,
the yellow and blue elastic.
Nylon elastic.
Yeah.
It's like having an elastic band. It used to stretch, but it didn't slow down, you know, to go like you
just came back as quick as it went.
Just came back as quick as it went out,
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't until the better ones, you know, the tubing with the string through, that was when it worked out, because it would stop the board at a certain length, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Before the elastic had gone too far.
Yeah.
Who
did anybody invent that, or was it just brought in generally?
It was a guy. The guy who started it was from Barbados, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name? Do you know?
Yeah, Gary. He had a Barbadian accent, but he was white, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he had it, and he bought them to Tanuki, like ages before anyone had them.
Yeah.
And he was trying to sell them, you know, and everyone sort of laughed at him, really. And
they never work.
no, they're not going to work. Don't want those, no.
But
at that time, you had a neoprene stick thing that you stuck to the nose of your board.
Yeah.
And around your wrist.
Yeah,
But,
I'm sure I see somebody with like a rubber band around the board first of all, and something fixed to that. They just slipped it over. I can't remember where I've seen that, but I know I've seen it somewhere. And I remember thinking, what a good idea. But that was a long time ago. It must have been sort of in the 70s, I would have thought. It was just like, you know, those things you used to have on the foam you used to go in the swimming bars with. You had a rubber band around them. You used to hold them and kick. It was just like a rubber band like that. That went round the board, and then there was something fixed to that. I thought it was a bit of string, but I'm not sure.
You weren't still connected to the roof rack with it, Mike?
That's not a bad idea. Well,
Yeah,
even
it's
roof
gonna-
racks, even roof racks have been changed, haven't they now? So you can just stick them on there, and they're done in seconds. You don't have it on there all week. You just sort of stick them on, and away you go.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You
there's
still
been
there,
a lot
Chris?
of.
Where you gone? Your video's
Whoops,
gone.
sorry. I'm back on. I was
Pressing too many buttons.
I used to buy the nautical rope, elastic rope from down by the marina in 60 whatever, and drill a hole through the fin and just tie it around your leg.
Yeah.
But if you came off, you'd have to try and hang on to it before it ripped your leg off.
Yeah.
Strangle your foot.
Yeah, the thing is, when the boards were about 30 pounds in weight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
38 pounds. 38 pounds.
Yeah.
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 yeah, because my Baron weighs a ton, and it. I mean, you wouldn't want that on the end of a leash.
Our first
Christ,
bill,
no.
that nose rider was 38 pounds.
Mm,
Heavy bugger.
yeah.
I'm still convinced my right arm is longer than my left arm from trying to get around to my board.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you get one arm bigger than the other when you carry the board fin inwards.
yeah.
Fin should always be in front and outwards,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because your arm is flat on the bottom and the round bit goes into the curve of your body. And
I remember dragging my bilbo up. and
So
trying
you
to
get
it
wax
beach.
all over your shorts then.
Wax all over it.
that's about being a surfer. If you can take that, you can take anything.
Even worse than worse than the 30 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
Go around in circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hang
fin-
on, Con.
the fin-
I remember you were the world's worst with wax because yours used to be covered in sand. It was like sandpaper.
yeah.
Your boards. I remember borrowing one once, and I paddled out, and my chest was cut to ribbons. And you said, "Oh, you should wear a vest," and I thought, "Yeah, thanks for telling me." It was just,
The legs of a bit, yeah.
just all down there. Just
But
cut.
why the fin be in front, out facing outwards?
To clear a path.
Yeah. Basically. No. It's just so you can see where the fin is in relation to where you are with other people. Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Bit
That's
heavy
deep,
this.
John.
And
That's very
I always could never work out why people put boards on the roof of a car with the fins at the back. If you put boards on a car, the fins have to be in the front.
Cool.
Most people still do it that way now.
Oh,
They still
well,
have the fins
they
at the
haven't
back.
learned, have they? Yeah, because that was the Langland way, was to have your fins forward. That's why you knew those Langland guys.
Because we were using bungees, and if they slipped in the bungees, the fin stopped it falling off.
Exactly, Dave. Well done.
Yeah.
But they
now
didn't
they got straps and goodness knows what, haven't they?
They didn't do that with my board, did you, Dave? Down in. I always wonder what that black rubber tip was on my board when I got it.
Yeah.
Flying out the rest of them.
But well, what about Bob Groves lost his on the Severn Bridge, didn't he? His blew off on the Severn Bridge and went over the top.
My God.
2 boards. He was coming down for the weekend, and they were gone.
God.
I
Nightmare.
see they had a paddle out for in Pembroke. What's his name? Not Reg. Is it Reg? Not Reg. No.
Goddard.
Yeah, Reg Goddard, is it?
Reg Goddard, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they had it. I think it was last week. Yeah, quite a lot of people there. They had a band and party on the beach and everything like that. And a nice paddle out, tidy. They had quite a lot of people.
All right.
I've got a feeling there'll be more and more paddles out. I mean, I know most of us are dropping off like sort of flies, aren't we? But
Yeah.
I think
We're
it's
at the
got
departure
people's-
lounge, Louis.
Yeah. People
Well,
won't
that-
take any notice anymore because they're just going on every day.
It'll just be a regular event.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, isn't it? But I think it's got people's imaginations going now. I've heard even young people sort of saying, "Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have loved to have gone out on that."
Yeah.
So
The first swim out, I remember Jake Ellery, wasn't it, Paul? He all swam out there with his ashes and years
off the
ago.
beach then, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's right what you said, Con, last week. It's a tribute, you know, and it's it may not be in the full Hawaiian style, but it's
it, you know, like
it's an incredible sort of
the way
when
Go on. Sorry. What were you saying? Sorry.
in Johnny's, I was standing by. I didn't go to the point. I just stood in front of the huts with my friend John Latham, and a guy and his wife said, "What's going on?" You know, no idea. I'm not sure where they were from, but I explained, and they were really impressed. You know, they were with the turnout and everything.
Yeah.
It was incredible. It was really good.
I think also what it does is get people together who don't normally mix together. Like I noticed in all the people, there's a lot of young guys and there were old guys and old guys like us, you know, but middle-aged guys.
Brilliant.
There was all sorts of people there, you know, paddling out. And next time they're in the water, they might say, "Oh, he was at the paddle out. Yeah, hi man, how's it going?" You know, so it's a very positive thing, basically.
The funny thing was, you could tell the old guys because when they were sitting astride of the boards, when it all finished, they were still sitting there. They couldn't get off.
Stuck on a board.
Yeah.
It's
But it's one of those things,
water.
if you don't sit astride like that regularly, you can't do it, can you? You know, it's quite a wide sort of gap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you're on a paddle board, bloody hell.
That's what,
End up with permanent damage.
Luckily, we had Howard in the water as our lifeguard, so he'd be all right.
Paul was there as well. Yeah, it was warmer in the water, wasn't it, Paul? It was warmer in there.
It was lovely. I wish I'd swam out now instead of going on a surfboard. I wasn't that good.
Oh, yeah, he went out. The tree and I were in the water together. It was really warm.
It's all right, Paul. I've captured your image. Con's in possession of it all now.
Yeah, I got it.
When me coming up carrying a surfboard.
Yeah.
I can't remember who said when I was coming back, you know, I took the tow boy out and someone said, "Is that I see you take your colostomy bag out with you." I thought it was really funny. Maybe a good word.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm still waiting. Kipper has lost a reel of something or other because I got photos from Kipper from his drone right above the circle when they were in the circle.
Yeah.
Photos, but I haven't got any film footage of that. So I don't know what he's done with that. And he said he sent me everything, but so I'm hanging on before. I've done one edit, my personal thing just before the funeral, which I'll post up, which is my own personal tribute. And then
Is that still on the 20th, Con? Is that on the 20th?
And as well as that, I'll be posting up a generalized one, you know, like not specifically from us, but just a little thing just to make people think about it, you know, just before the funeral sort of thing.
On that, Con, do you think we should be telling people to wear their like Hawaiian shirts to the church?
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people are not going to the creme, but most people will be going up to the church, won't they?
Yeah.
You want to be going up any Sunday best. It's a
Definitely.
result, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think it should be a surfer garb of some sort.
Total, you know.
Yeah.
The more traditional surf, the better, you know.
Yeah.